Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian DeCosta here, aka Jennerbro95, coming at you guys with another gameplay for the Seahawks team. So we got 4 players for the gameplay today. That some were like about a week ago, some came out as early as today. So let's start off on offense. We're gonna move on. We're gonna start off with the running back Shaun Alexander. So with Shaun Alexander, guys. Now I love this Shaun Alexander. I picked him up today for about 420,000 coins because I kind of honestly thought that that was probably the best time to pick him up. And actually, the market did tank for Team of the Weeks today because of the solo pack. But 97 speed, 98 acceleration, 87 strength, 92 agility. His catching is not very good, obviously. He only has 65 catching, which does kind of suck. But for the most part, I will say Shaun Alexander was not the greatest of... He didn't have the greatest of hands, so that kind of makes sense. But overall, this Shaun is really solid. He has 94 juke. He does have 96 trucking, I think. Yeah, 96 truck, 96 break tackle, 93 stiff arm. I love this Shaun Alexander because of his stats and also his abilities, guys. You can get closer for free on this card if you so chose. You can also get tank and running back apprentice at the same time for 2 AP, which I would probably look to find a way to get to both of these here. But I'm not totally sold on if I'm gonna, to be completely honest, if I'm actually gonna keep Alexander over Lynch. I honestly don't know what I plan to do. Like, a part of me wants to say keep Shaun because he actually did play very well for me in the gameplays, for the games today on my stream. But for the most part, I think I still would rather use Marshawn personally, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Next, we have Baldwin, who came out for Legends last Saturday. Now, Baldwin is good, but he does have a few small drawbacks that prevent him from being the best wide receiver in the game. First of all, he's good. He's got great stats with 98 speed, 98 acceleration. I do have some extra chems to get him up there, as well as 98 agility, and he has some solid catching and route running stats across the board, with some good after the catch stuff, being 96 change of direction, 96 spin, 95 juke. Overall, I like this Baldwin for basically who he is. I pressed B by accident. The problem with this dog Baldwin, though, is the ability buckets. Now, I am not mad at the fact that he does get free mid and elite. I think mid and elite is not as bad as people make it out to be, and I actually do think mid in has some uses. For example, mid corner routes from the inside the numbers, mid posts, mid curls, mid in routes like dig routes from the slot if you're running certain plays that can be useful there. And I believe those are the only ones that really come to my mind. There are some like mid crossers out of like certain plays, like the way the route is designed can actually have mid in work there. But for the most part, mid in actually is not useless, and I'm okay with this being for 0. However, the problem is this bucket. He does get short and elite for 1 AP, but he doesn't get it for free, nor does he get short and elite at all as a discount. He does not get any one of those. I was really hoping EA would change his deep out to short in, because why the hell would you try a deep out pass with Doug Baldwin with an ag? That's the only reason this ability exists for people, is for those aggressive catchers. And then the last problem for me is the fact that he can't get wide receiver apprentice mid in and short out elite for the 2 AP, because they didn't put mid and elite in this bucket for 0 AP as well, like they do with some of the other legends, which does suck. But he does get his motivator chem for the Seahawks on the legend, as well as he does get ×2 Seahawks chemistry, so that does help the team quite a bit. Yeah, Baldwin might look to stay on the team for the rest of the year because I think this Baldwin is really good. And speaking of players who's going to be on the team for the rest of the year, let's talk about this Damian Lewis, who came out today with the final drop of Team of the Week. 98 strength, 99 pass block, 98 pass block power, 95 pass block finesse, along with 95 run block, 97 run block power, 95 run block finesse. Now, this Damian Lewis, I absolutely loved this card today. I thought he played very good, much better than he is in real life, to be completely honest with you. I don't think Damian Lewis is very good. And the great thing is, as well, as I do actually have the new Ryan Jensen card, which does give motivator chem boost to right and left guards. So all my guards now have +7 excel, +7 agility, and +4 to speed, as well as the +1 to pass block power and pass block finesse. So yeah, that's how I'm able to get this Damian Lewis to a 99 overall. But I think this Damian Lewis is fantastic. Would recommend picking this card up for a cheap rental if you can get him for like 450k. I think that's fine. If you can get him for about 420k, I think that's also fine. I think Damian is definitely really, really good. Also for his ability buckets, guys, because you're probably going to wonder this in the comments before I forget, he gets all day for 0 AP, nasty treat for 1 AP, and lifeguard for 0 AP. This does suck. I was hoping I could get lifeguard and all day at the same time. All day has been pretty good, by the way. I actually did think all day played very well for me today. And then in this bucket, he can get post up and secure protector for 1 AP a piece, which does also suck as well. But I mean, it is what it is with this Damian Lewis, you know, whatever. Lastly, guys, we have the brand new Prez. Hail to the Chief, Jamal Adams. That was corny. I'm never going to fucking do that again. But Jamal Adams was a fantastic user. I think this Jamal Adams is probably one of the best users, if not the best user in the game right now on the Seahawks team. Maybe not overall, but I think on this team he is. 97 speed, 97 excel, 96 agility, 99 zone, 96 play recognition. Now he does have, you know, everything, like he does have 93 change of direction as well. He does have 90 pursuit, which I thought was going to be a bit higher. To be completely honest, I was expecting this to be like 92, 93. He also has 97 hit power, and he does have 87 power move, which kind of made me laugh. So you could blitz him against like tight ends or whatnot. And you probably could get some, you know, some wins. I'm not more interested in that. Obviously, I'm more interested in him as a user card. Now, for his abilities, they're not bad. He gets Crusher for free, so I'm obviously going to rock that. He also does get deep out zone KO for free, for 1 AP, I mean, and he gets mid zone KO for 1 AP. And then in the second bucket, he gets pick artist, deep in, and flat zone KO for 1 AP. So if you actually have 1 spare AP and you want a flat zone KO, as long as somebody who can hit hard and make somebody fatigued, Crusher is, and Jamal Adams is your guy, basically. Now, he does also get secondary position free safety. If you want to put him at free safety, I think that's fine. But that being said, and after a very long intro, hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Alrighty, as you can see with my opponent's top three, we got Rondé Barber, Mike Haynes, and Lawrence Taylor for my opponents. And then for myself, we've got Baldwin, Sherman, and Prez. So we actually started off on offense in this game, which, I mean, it's kind of okay because we do have Shaun Alexander, and obviously I want to try and get him going because I did play with him a little bit in practice mode for like a couple of hours last week, but I never actually put him into a game situation to where I wanted to see how good his ability setups was. So 2nd and 10 here, we take the table route to him out of the backfield. So 3rd and 4 here, you know, I know that, you know, defensive meta, I mean, is definitely, you know, blitz heavy, and so I'm definitely trying to make sure that I'm prepared for that. However, on this play, I did get indecisive and didn't fire it to anybody. And then 4th and 4, on this play here, we actually just take it inaccurate instead of an under pressure inaccurate, which I thought that's what it was when the game happened live, and we unfortunately get a turnover on down. So not a great start to the gameplay, but never fear, the defense does come through this time. On the defensive side, we got Bobby Wagner getting into the backfield for a tackle for loss. So then 2nd down here, we've got a flat route, flat zone, like Shaquille Griffin gets there and breaks it up. You know what I was trying to say. Sorry, I was looking at my phone at the time. I thought at the time saying this. But 3rd and 14, he tries Bobby Wagner on the crossing route, but we're there to pick it off with him, and we get the stop right back. So big stops on both sides of the ball. So we ultimately do pick up right where we left off, and you know, we don't have to worry about it affecting us in the long term because we actually did start off with the ball this game, so we're gonna have to kick the ball off in the second half. So 2nd and 2, after the check down to Jerry Rice, he does try to send some pressure. We pick it up pretty effectively, and I actually was able to scan the field quite a bit, and we were able to find Greg Olsen on the curl route for the 1st down. 1st and 10 here, I do see the slot defensive back, the DB blitz, so I do take the out route to Jerry Rice. I think he's going to do it again, so I call the exact same play, but this time I just put Jerry on a flat route, and I actually hit Baldwin over the top. He does not knock it out with, I believe that's Ed Reed? Now, I don't think that's the new one. I think that's the one that's been out for a little bit, but we actually do fire it over the top to Greg Olsen on the corner route, on the tight end corner, and he does get in for our first score of the game. So we honestly, you know, really good start after getting stopped on the first drive. We are able to get down the field and score pretty easily. Like, it was pretty okay, like not insanely like difficult, but here we do get a nice crusher hit with Prez that actually does affect him in the long game, because that means Dalton Schultz is now basically going to be gassed for the rest of this game, and that's the beauty of crusher, guys. Shout out to my guy Michael, aka the best ever 99, for putting it out there, but I never realized how good crusher was. You see Cam Chancellor, speaking of crusher, he does lay a nice hit on him, but unfortunately the ball does not come to us it does ultimately go back into the hands of the offensive side. So 1st and 10 on the 37 after a new set of downs. Clowney is able to get around the edge and get to this quarterback. I think he got half a sack there. I think Sam Adams was the other one. 2nd down, though, he finds Travis Kelce on the angle route. We does pick up the 1st down. I was not prepared for an angle route there. I don't even think I saw a tight end there, to be completely honest. So 1st down, he finds a nice gap in the middle on the inside zone from the shotgun. So it goes into a no huddle here. Now, like I said, Crusher is a very fun ability. I actually do think it's a very good ability, and I think a lot of people should be looking to have it, especially against those heavy run guys, because with that being a thing, obviously, it's going to be very, very harder for their running backs, especially on like those option ones as well. Because if you get a good hit on them with that Crusher, then they're going to be exhausted. I actually had a game that I probably will upload tomorrow, or if not, like sometime. Hopefully I can remember. But it was like another game where, as you see right here, we get a Crusher hit on Eric Dickerson, but unfortunately he does go into the end zone. But we actually did get a nice hit stick on Lamar in that gameplay that I played that right after this game. I tried to bail out of the pocket there, but unfortunately, his spy was able to tackle me for a loss, and ultimately that was the end of the half. There was nothing really exciting happened afterwards. So, but yeah, that Lamar did take a hit, and ultimately he was pretty tired for the rest of the game, so his offense did kind of get shut down. Robert Gifford does take another hit from Cam. We force another fumble, but once again, the ball does not bounce to us. It does go to the other, back to him. However, this time he panics in a clean pocket. He tries to scramble and throw, but we dare there with Bobby Wagner, and we take it back for a pick 6, which is ultimately, again, really, really good, because considering that we started off this game getting stopped on our first drive, but right here again, he tries to force it a little bit. Cam is there to pick that one up, and we actually get a solid return out of this. I think we get to about the 3. Yes, we get to about the 3-yard line. So back-to-back picks to start the second half. Really good for the defense, and especially really good for the offense, because obviously now we're in great field position to take a 2-score lead like 1 minute into the second half. So 1st and goal here, I motion in Baldwin, take the curl route to him. His mid-end does light up, and we do get the catch for the touchdown. So 2-score lead right into a minute into the second half. So really great start. Like, I'm talking like probably the best start I could have got off to, that I could have asked for, realistically speaking, considering that it was a bit of a struggle in the first half for the most part to move the ball. You see right there, Quandre is able to take down CJ2K, as we do, but he does pick up the 1st down. So we try to send a little bit of a cover zero blitz. I had a bit of a brain fart. I was using Wagner, and I forgot that Wagner on the play is manned up on CJ2K, so he ultimately does get deep down the field for a catch and run. He tries the corner route. Woolen gets off the outside assignment and gets there for the breakup. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10, he takes the check down to CJ2K. We do a little bit of a cut stick there to try and make sure that he doesn't break the tackle, obviously. So 3rd down and 6 here. Obviously, I'm manning up the tight end because he does like those quick flats. As you see right here, he does throw it one more time. Like I said, I tried to man that up. That was a route that was absolutely killing me out of these bunches. I was trying to man up the tight end, but for some reason, I just couldn't figure it. Couldn't get there, even though for some reason, I tried. So, I tried to man up my outside corner. Ultimately, I actually did show blitz to play a little bit of a, I want to say a pressure kind of look, but he does try this here to Quandre, but he does pick it off, and ultimately, guys, that was the end of the game. It was a very short game because it did last until the 3rd quarter. I probably will have the other gameplay up either tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, for another game for you guys, because we'll see. I can't promise you guys anything, but if you guys did like this video and want to see more content like this with Seahawks Theme Team gameplay, let me know in the comment section below, as well as leaving a like and a subscription to the channel, guys. You guys have been doing very well with the subscriptions and the likes recently, especially on Seahawks Theme Team lineup updates. It's all been fantastic. Eagles Theme Team is going to be this week, guys, so keep an eye out for that. If you guys want to see me playing with the Eagles Theme Team, head on over to Twitch, link in the description. But until then, I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.